all the burpees, all the push-ups, all the tuck jumps, and all of the hard work. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my results from Marcella Reyes' Better You Challenge. I connected with Marcella over 2 years ago, and she was my favorite cast member from Lift 4. I noticed one day on my Instagram stories, she started looking at it, and I was just completely fangirling. And there, our relationship blossomed. She started her Better Body by Mars business around the time we connected on social media, and I was one of the first participants of her boot camp classes, which have completely changed the way I view fitness. That girl knows how to create workouts.
I, Y, T. That's 3. Okay, so we got this. 3 more.
Make sure you hang tight to the end of the video because I'm going to share with you my weight loss progress ever since I posted that video on how to track your calories. So my YouTube shorts, my wall hop to explosive push-ups, my clap push-ups, that was all from Marcella's Better You Challenge, and I gained the strength from that program. And it just boosts your confidence to know that you can do things like that, especially someone like me who struggled with her health for the last 6 years. Her programs and her entire fitness system has proved to me that I can do hard things. Now, the Better You Challenge was not just a physical challenge, but was a mental challenge. Every week, she required us to do journal entries. And from that, I really helped hone in my mental muscle. I always say on this fitness journey, never neglect your mental muscle because it is going to take you places. We have to constantly maintain our mental fitness to survive the ups and downs of life. Okay, so never in my life did I ever think I can do 100 burpees. How did this 100 burpee thing came about? Long story short, I live in Antarctica. It's cold here. So the requirement for the Better You Challenge was to do a 1-mile run 3 times a week. Marcella knew there would be people like me who would say, hey, I can't run outside because it's cold or whatnot. So she came prepared. We had the option of either doing 10 minutes of jump rope or 100 burpees. And guess what I did? Yeah, I went the 100 burpee route. Why? Because at the time I was jump roping quite a bit and I really wanted a challenge. I really wanted to push myself. So I thought, you know what? Let's try the 100 burpees. Little did I know that would call for death. When I first did the 100 burpees, it was a struggle and a half. I was not doing it right. I was supposed to go flat down on the ground, but for some reason I did a push-up. And I was completely tired and not in the shape for it. Then as the days went on, things began to change. I noticed I was building strength, and very quickly at that, I managed to shave my burpee time from 41 minutes to 21 minutes and 7 seconds in a matter of just days. And then when I did the 100 burpees again, I was continuing to shave time off my PR, and that just motivated the heck out of me. Progress is truly happiness. And eventually I ended up with a 100 burpee PR of 15 minutes and 25 seconds. Another highlight of the Better You Challenge was the clap push-ups. When I first saw Marcella do this on the app, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, me do that? I like, no. I've seen a lot of people do sick push-ups where they fly off the ground and stuff, and I'm like, I can't do that. Well, you never know until you try. So this is my first attempt at doing these clap push-ups. It was a struggle. You can tell my form is a bit off and I'm not going as low as I have in my later attempts as I build muscle. As you see in this clip, I'm lower, I'm higher, I'm rocking it. So yeah, it's pretty impressive how much strength I've built up through this challenge. Now, one of the biggest highlights of this challenge were those wall hops to explosive push-ups. Girl, or boy, or what have you, like man, dude, whatever. But oh my goodness, when I first saw those push-ups, I was like, Marcella is certified crazy. Who the heck is gonna be able to do a wall hop to explosive push-up? When I first did those wall hops to explosive push-ups, I couldn't do it. I can only do it halfway. I was able to explode forward, but I couldn't explode backward. And in failing, guys, that is where I found my fuel. I told myself, I am going to do those explosive wall hop push-ups. I'm gonna do them by the weekend, no matter what. And I was so determined as heck to make sure I got it done. You gotta look at failure as an opportunity to grow. Failure isn't fatal. It is how we elevate to the next level. And I love failing because failing is just a chance for me to find my strength. It's the only way. You knock down yourself 7 times, you get up 8. That is truly how we have to conquer our challenges in life, because if you don't, you will lose. So after that, I mastered that and then turned that into several shorts because I was so proud that I was able to do that move. Now let's jump into my results. Now I'm not gonna share my weight from this challenge because I was not on point with my nutrition. I was lost. I wasn't eating out of control. I just had no plan. Like I was trying to do this and I was trying to consume a lot of fiber. I was just all over the place. I was a hot mess. Mind you, it was the holiday season, but that's not an excuse. Good news is that I didn't gain weight. I was just maintaining for like 2 months. However, there was significant change in my body. The scale isn't the be all and end all, guys. It's just tells you half of the info. And if you look at my before and after pictures, you can see that I've shrunk in my waist. For the back pictures, for example, you can see that my back has gotten smaller. You can see that I'm leaned out in the sides of my arms here. I'm not really flopping over in my bra. So there was progress, guys. I built muscle, I built strength. It may have not been scale victories, but we're getting to that now. Remember, hang tight till the end of the video because you'll find out my weigh-in results from week 1 of me doing my new caloric and macro plan. Now, if you look at the side, you can tell that there's a big difference. My bloat's gone, I've got more loose skin on my tummy, and I've just leaned out in the gut. The gut is my problem area. That is where I really need to work on. Because when I had a baby and I put on weight on top of having a baby after going through all of the medical issues I went through, all that weight literally went to my gut. Like literally, it was in my face too. Like my face has definitely leaned out from before, but it was mainly in my gut, and that is not an area that you want to be carrying fat because that really puts you at high risk for a lot of diseases down the line. Front view, you can see again my stomach has flattened out. My belly button's doing that droopy little over thing. When it's droopy like that, that means your girl's losing some weight. So, well, I wouldn't say weight, but it means your girl's burning fat, and I'm all about burning fat. It ain't really about the scale all the time. Thank God I recently purchased a scale that tells me way more than just that number. I now am aware of my muscle mass, my water retention, my fat-free body mass, how much muscle I have, and I have a lot of muscle. It is above average. I also have an above average amount of bone density. So that goes to tell you that, you know what? There are other ways to measure people's health besides that number on the scale, because I'm a big bone girl. I'm not made like most people. So me being at like 182 pounds, which is my goal weight, I will look very, very thin due to the thickness that I have within me and just the muscle. It's just how I'm built. So a lot of people have told me that I don't look the way I am, and it's because of the way I'm built. We are all built differently. Two people at the same weight will look differently. So let's take the number of 180 pounds. Two people at 180 pounds will not look identical. Heck, even that same person at 180 pounds can look different if they're training differently, if their body composition's different, if they have more muscle than they do fat, etc., etc. So let's not stress too much about that number on the scale, guys. Just keep working towards progress. Keep working towards building strength and keep working on yourself, because you got this. Oh, and I should also mention, I was one of the winners for MARSELLA's Better You Challenge. I was so happy about that. I won a cash prize and I get a free month of training with MARSELLA. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming up in my schedule soon. But next week's video, I am sharing with you me starting a new workout program. So stay tuned for that. If you're following me on Instagram, you probably already know what I'm doing. Now for the finale. You made it to the end of the video. Now I will share with you my weight loss results from week 1 of me implementing that plan of losing 3.3 pounds a week. Did it work? Are my calories too low? Am I counting calories wrong? All the opinions in the world? Don't worry about other people's opinions, guys, because they ain't gonna get you anywhere. You have to figure it out on your own. Everyone's journey is unique. You gotta tune out the noise and do what works for you. Anyway, here are my weight loss results. So yeah, I've lost a total of 2.8 pounds. It would have been more if I wasn't a woman. Put 2 and 2 together. My cycle's coming tomorrow. But I'm pretty excited about that amount, considering I do have endometriosis, which is a condition that causes me to severely bloat and have agonizing pain during that time of the month. So that is progress, guys. 2.8 pounds down. So calorie and macro counting works. When you put in the hard work and you put in the effort, you will see results. It's all about the kitchen, guys, for weight loss. And I'm still gonna work out as hard as I do. Just gonna add the kitchen part to it so we can see that scale go down. I cannot wait till I get to the point where I'm maintaining and building even more muscle, because my body can build muscle. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? I see that there's so many of you watching my video and not subscribed to my channel. What are you waiting for? There's greatness on this side, and I want to help you unleash your greatness. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. I will share with you a sneak peek of the new workout program I have started. Whoa! Oh my gosh, can we get the rest of my body looking like that? So for today's workout, setup is a bit different. I have this guy over here. We are working on my pull-up game. That right there is a pull-up bar with a chin-up max.